strategy series. So today we're going to go through a manual strategy again. It's not an algo, and this is the strategy is called CPR indicator. Okay, so CPR is central pivot range. Okay, so let's see what this indicator is. So this is CPR with pivot levels by KGS. Okay, and it draws three lines which are CPR lines, central pivot range lines, and then it draws support and resistance lines. Okay, so that's what the CPR indicator is. It's yeah, this is an open source and protected source script updated on Jan 14th, and this is done by bots by KGS. Okay, so bots by KGS. The script is based on the Secret of Pivot Boss book by Frank Ocha, and it's suitable for intraday trading. In this indicator, we can see daily time frame CPR support resistance, weekly time frame CPR support resistance, monthly time frame CPR. At the same time, previous day high low, previous week high low, and month high low. Okay, so that's what this strategy, this indicator is, and yeah. So just a high level overview of how CPR is used for trading, intraday trading is. When this CPR range is very narrow, then you can expect a momentum in the market. Okay, and generally when the CPR range gets broken, the momentum will be there in that direction. Okay, so that's one strategy. And then yeah, you will have support here, all these support lines, and then you'll have resistances that the CPR indicator will give you. Okay, and those you could, if you've taken some 5 to 6 lots as so this is the Bitcoin perpetual futures on Delta India exchange on a 15-minute time frame. So if you have taken like 10 lots, for suppose, you can remove one lot here, one lot, or four lots here, four lots here, and continue the trend. But this is the profit that you'll make by using this CPR strategy. So if you see, if you take it at short position here, okay, so profits would be something like this. Okay, and you can expect reversals also. So like this, once you see this reversal signs, um, yeah, you can draw a trend line and see once the trend is broken, you can take again based on Fibonacci series or the trend line breaking, the reverse trades also. Yeah, so that's one thing. So when the three lines are very near or narrow, then we can expect a movement, and we can once it breaks the CPR range in that direction, we can take a trade, and we can exit certain lots at these support lines, and we can expect reversals also based on the fib levels, or the trend lines breaking, and take the reversal trades also. Okay, so today if you say it's again narrow only, and we can expect some momentum. Okay, once it breaks, we can take a negative position. So this was yesterday. Okay, so let's see. So again here, the one more theory in the CPR is, if CPR, this is low, this is high, right? So this is higher. The next day CPR is higher than the previous day CPR. Then that is generally a bullish. Market is bullish. As long as the CPRs are going up, right? It's a it's considered as a market is up. Okay, and when that's also one thing you need to remember as far as CPRs are concerned, other than the width of the CPRs. So this width is very high. So normally, this is all normally, not 100% sure that if it is narrow, then it will definitely be a momentum will be there. But high probability is there that momentum will be there. Okay, so when the length is very large between these CPR lines, then you can expect a range bound market. As you can see, this is a range bound market, and that's what they use to trade in options market when the CPR is very near, and you're expecting a momentum. Once it breaks, you can take a put trade here, or a bear put spread, or a bear call spread. Also you can take, your view would be bearish. And when CPR is very wide, then you can take an iron condor, iron fly, or strangle and straddle, because the market would most likely will be range bound. If the market is within this range, then definitely it is range bound. Okay. Okay, so then let's see one more day. So again, this is medium. This is not very narrow nor high. So but you see, right? So CPR acts as also a support and resistance also. So if the market is up, it acts as a support, and you can take a support trade here. Okay, and if it market is going down, it acts as a resistance also, and you can take a uh, trade as from that resistance level also. Okay, that's what this CPR indicator is. We have seen on Bitcoin perpetual futures on 15 minutes how it works. Okay, so let's see on Bitcoin USDT and Ethereum also. So this is a Bitcoin USDT on a 15-minute time frame. So I think it will be the same. Yeah, if you see here, once it breaks, there's a huge profit which we could have made based on the CPR. And we could have taken a reversal trade also by drawing a trend line or a fib, and that we could do. Okay, and yeah, you can expect a momentum when it's not very narrow, and when it's wide, we can it's a range bound market. We can take some range bound option strategies we can deploy. Again, it acts as support and resistance also. So nothing different as far as Bitcoin USDT is concerned. It's the same. This is a manual strategy. This is not an automated one. Okay, so let us see Ethereum perpetual futures on the India exchange. So Ethereum also, if we see, so it's similar. It is very similar. Again, once it breaks, a trade could be taken based on the range width of this CPR, and a short trade could be taken here. And if it is wide, then it's a narrow market, and it acts as support. A support trade could be taken here. Okay, again, this is all probability only. This is not 100%, but yeah, see, when the range is very small, very narrow, then huge momentum will be there, and it will be in that direction where the breakout happens. It acts as a support and resistance also. Okay, so it acts as a resistance here, and it acts as a support here. So that's Ethereum perpetual futures. So Ethereum USDT will be pretty much similar, I think. I don't think it will be different, but let's see that also. Yeah, it's same only. So if you see, it's the same here. It's taking support, and a huge profit is there here. It's a range bound and a support trade here. Yeah, once it breaks down, you can take a trade here. Okay. So this is the CPR strategy indicator, guys, which we can use to trade cryptos. And yeah, it's with signifies momentum will be there, or predicts momentum will be there or not in the market. And it acts as both a support and resistance. Once it breaks down, you can take a breakout trade, and if it is wide, you can assume that the market would be range bound. But this is all probability. Again, it's not 100%, but the probability of this happening is high. It's high probability setup. Okay, that's what it is. And many people like that. Frank Ocha has developed this strategy, so, and it has been profitable for him. You see, right, the risk to reward is very high. If you see, I've entered here, this would be your stop loss somewhere here. Okay, and you see the risk to rewards, you're making huge profits. Okay, huge profits. You enter here also, your stop loss will be somewhere here. Huge profits you're making. Okay, here stop loss, but profit risk to reward ratio is very very high, and probability of a pop is also very high in these strategies. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks everyone. Have a nice day. Bye.